The term GOAT, every sport has it. Football, soccer, golf, tennis, wrestling, even though I think wrestling isn't a sport. Let me know what you feel down in the comment below if wrestling is a sport. But regardless, every sport has their GOAT. And I went ahead and gathered the top 20 greatest athletes, in my opinion. Also gathered with some statistics and a whole lot of gibberish. You might really not be interested. So stick around and subscribe. We're going to get back into the very top 20 greatest athletes of all time. So before the list goes on, I want to give a special shout out to those who narrowly missed out, the likes of Lewis Hamilton, Ronaldo de Lima, John McEnroe, just to mention a few, but they missed out very, very unfortunately. So starting with number 20, I've got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, basketball's second-time top scorer of all time. I gotta say he's just behind LeBron James, who narrowly also missed out on this list due to some specific reason, because I can just put him in the greatest athletes of all time, if you know what I mean. Forgive me, but I gotta just let LeBron James go at number 21. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is number 20. In 19th position, I've gone for Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal, yeah, one of the king of tennis these days. You hardly see the worst of this guy. Number 18, I've got for Schumacher of Formula 1. Schumacher is an outstanding genius when it comes to driving. He's the only Formula 1 driver on this list, and that's considerably allowable if you want to see it that way. And next on the list is Hulk Hogan of wrestling, WWE. He's one of the first names that comes to wrestling. He really influenced the sport and all of it that comes with it. At number 16 position, I've gone for Mike Tyson. Very, very talented boxer. Personally, he's one of my favorite athletes of all time. But when it comes to greatness and all of it, I just gotta put him here on number 16 position. At number 15, I've gone for Diego Armando Maradona. Simply a GOAT. Time for 14 and upward. Number 14, I've gone for Novak Djokovic, another tennis legend. I really just kind of explain this player. His caliber is on another level. What do you think about Novak Djokovic? Do you think he makes it onto this list? Number 13 is Jackie Robinson of baseball, one of the black players that really excelled exponentially in their sports. Not every sport gets black players get the recognition that they need, except basketball. I just gotta give it to Jackie Robinson of baseball. I really think that he did a very, very good job during his days. Number 12 is Federer, Roger Federer of tennis. Also, tennis, again, I just think tennis is a widely watched sport, so why not just include one of their legends? I think he really, really influenced the game. Not as good as Djokovic, part of me, but I just think when it comes to greatness, he just gets to be above Djokovic on a list. Part of me, what say you? Above Roger Federer is Wayne Gretzky of ice hockey. Americans know this guy. They know him and they recognize him. I really don't recognize him, but I've seen a bit of him. I know what this guy does for the game of ice hockey, so he's definitely just gotta be on this list. There goes for number 11. For number 10 is Jim Thorpe of athletics. If you don't know him, you just gotta Google him. He was way before Bolt, and he could have implemented Bolt if times didn't change. But Jim Thorpe is just a talented athlete. Stick around for number 9 to number 1. Sachin Tendulkar of cricket, an absolute cricket legend. His awards and accolades are countless and numerous. You simply don't want to Google it and find out. He's been crowned by the Indian throne and a whole lot of records. Outstanding cricket player. Not a big cricket fan, but I know what this guy has done, how he's influenced the cricket game. So I think he just makes the list for me. Next one on the list, on number 8 position, is Usain Bolt. I really think Usain Bolt should have come higher, but I think unfortunately that's just where he's meant to be in this list. Personally, Usain Bolt's world record in athletics, so unfortunately he just had to come above Jim Thorpe for some people, but I think Usain Bolt generally influenced athletics and his records are outstanding. For Jamaican, even Cristiano Ronaldo, he got his number 7 on my list once again. So that's not a surprise. I think he's not as great as some other players that are above him on the list, although he's definitely one of the greatest players to ever grace the football game. And generally in all sports combined, 6-time, 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. I just think, yeah, he's done a whole job of hard work to make this list, so I'm just gonna include him. Number 6, I've gone for Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods on some lists might come higher, some lists might come lower. I seriously don't know why. Golf might not be a watch sports as other sports, but I think it's a sport where people do apply their hard work and their trade. So I think Tiger Woods coming in number 6. A lot of golfers may have surpassed him of late, Colin McCarver and the rest, but I think Tiger Woods any day, anytime makes one of the best athletes of all time. He might have 5. Lionel Messi, outstanding player, undescribable. You know all of it that comes with it. I just think Lionel Messi is an outstanding player. I have no other words to describe him. 7-time Ballon d'Or winner, potentially. You know what this guy can really do. World Cup winner of most watched sport worldwide. I just gotta put him on this list. Some felt like he could have come higher, but we'll talk about greatness here. Greatness here, it's not an easy thing. For number 4 position, I've gone for Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps is the only name I actually remember from the Olympics. He's the only name I remember, so I just gotta include him on this list. Let it not be like a sin, and he's got more medals than hundreds of countries that actually participated in the Olympics. So Michael Phelps, if it was a country alone, my god, this guy has won so many medals that could blow your mind. 38 to be actually precise. So Michael Phelps gets into this list. Number 3, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, MJ. Personally, I think he's the goat of basketball. No one can really argue with that, and I think he could have been high on this list, but the 2 guys above him are simply untouchable. So Michael Jordan, great hooper, great when it comes to defending. He's there. His team, when they won the championship, my god, they blew my mind. And if you watch his clips, you know that Michael Jordan is surely that player. Number 2, Pele of football, 3-time World Cup winner. Whole lot of accolades to go with it. I just feel like if you disrespect this guy, maybe you just need to start watching the sport more, and then you realize how much influence he's had, especially from the number 10 jersey, and how Brazilians and other cultures of football now just generalize it. Number 1 and the final part of this list is Muhammad Ali. I think Muhammad Ali is the greatest everything, the greatest athlete when it comes to athleticism. Boxing, he's the king of boxing. Yeah, like boxing some people there, but Muhammad Ali is definitely the greatest. No take back on that. The greatest athlete of all time. Can Muhammad Ali do that has not been said? Muhammad Ali is simply outstandable. If you feel like anybody who should have been in this top 20 list that isn't, I really think I would like to see what you know. Comment down in the section below. I will really appreciate it. If you made it all the way to the end and you haven't subscribed, subscribe and leave a like. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye for now.